Good morning, everybody, and thanks for waking up with the Chase.
No way.
My God!
That's a 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Go to Dave's game. I must ask you a question right now.
That's a 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Oh,
Sit back, relax, and crack a cold one. The Chase is live. What's good, everybody? I got a little something for you because it's been a little bit. I haven't done this in a while. So this is at the request of Elena, ladies and gentlemen.
Of course.
Want to hear it?
Great view right now.
Did you guys like my backside? Just waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no smog, and mama cooked a breakfast with no harm. I got my grub on, but didn't pig out. Finally got a call from a girl I wanna dig out. Hooked it up for later as I hit the dough, thinking will I live another 24. Hey.
I got to go.
I didn't even have to use my AK. I gotta say, it was a good day.
Today was a good day.
Woo! All right,
God.
everybody. Thank you. Please, hold your applause. You can't unsee that, Uncle Brian. And I won't let you unsee it. I won't let you. Welcome to another edition of The Chase. It's Hump Day, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. I'm Charlie Castro, alongside my co-host, David Yarger.
Good morning. How's it going, man?
Good morning. How are you?
Long night for you, huh?
Long night, but a good night. A
Yes.
lot of fun, ladies and gentlemen.
How was Spud?
All right, guys, really? I said Spike one time, and that's what's going to define me? You guys suck. Spud was awesome, and he took that with such grace, and I really appreciate that he didn't berate me for calling him the wrong name. But it was a long night. It was a long day at work, but totally worth it. Totally worth it. But you know what? Speaking of basketball, you know we've been covering this since the beginning. We finally got our Panini Reebok shoes in.
Yes.
And we decided we were going to bring them in for a little show and tell.
Yes.
So, I think the first ones actually might be Steven's. So you guys ready for this? I don't know if you've seen this yet. Here are the boxes. Dave, why did yours looked a little smaller for whatever reason? I think these might be Steven's. So what we did...
Well, yeah, he's a size 13.
God, dude, you're a size 13? That's freaking boats, dog.
You know what they say about big
You got
feet?
boats.
You know what they say about big feet?
huge socks.
I don't know,
Big
big
socks.
hats? Big head? You got a dome piece on you too, don't you? All right, so doing a little unboxing here, if you don't mind. So first off, here we go. We've got the Panini packs, Panini Reeboks packs, and those are with the exclusive Allen Iverson cards in there. If you notice too, depending on what shoe you got, it will have like the logo in the middle. So like I got the black pair. I'll show those off.
Overhead.
You don't have to, only if you want to. So there you go. So Steven's got the tiger stripe. So if you can kind of see,
You can kind of see the tiger stripe.
there you go. In the Panini and the Reebok logo, they've got the tiger stripe in there. There you go, a little clearer. So that's kind of cool. And then let's actually show you the shoe. That I don't think you need
The
to
shoe's
own.
nasty. The shoe's pretty sick.
Check that out. Pretty
Wow.
fire, honestly.
Oh,
Whoa. Check that out. I like it a lot. I love the tiger stripe. I was going to get this pair, but I decided to get the black pair. There you go.
I almost feel...
Did you guys notice the little honeycomb design there? That's very like intricate, I feel like.
I should have
I had
got
to really
those
take a
ones.
close look.
Those ones are sweet.
There's those. So we showed you off Stevens. I don't know, should we just leave them? Are you okay, Stevens, if we just leave them out here? We'll put them in the middle. We'll put one of each.
And then I
Go ahead, show your
myself, so I had the blues, the all blues. So I
Yeah.
don't know if my pack's just all blue, just regular. And then here we go.
Bloomy
in the
says
wrapping.
white is the best. The blue and black aren't very nice. Hey, now.
The blacks.
So then here is the blues. You can see I do have a little black mark on there, but I love the rookie shoe looking like the rookie card icon. Love the look of that. So little suede, little nut.
Jay Hendry says,
I love the Allen Iverson on the back too.
Jay Hendry says, size 13 gang. Big Chungus says blues are sweet. All right, here come the blacks now. Here come the black ones.
I think these are the best.
I like these the best. Personally, I like these the best. So there's what Stevens was talking about if you want to flip to the overhead. Yeah, see, so mine are black. Oh, I think we all got thin packs too, because if you remember, there are patches that you can get in there. I think from stuff that was worn by Allen Iverson, there are some cut up patches that you can find. But then there's also, Prism, different variations, tiger stripe stuff, obviously. So you can get some Iverson tiger stripes. You can get different refractors, different prisms. And then something that we noticed too, that if you could show, okay, you got that. Nope, sorry. Check that out. The black
numbered shoe.
The black ones are numbered. The black ones are numbered out of 2350, so I have 1058. So I know that's the crazy. I feel like these are the most collectible ones, but I want to wear these.
I love the speckle look. And
you know what? And it's funny because I thought that was just going to be a matte black. I thought it was just going to be matte black, but yeah, it's shine too, and you can see the little question rookie tag there.
That's awesome. I'm not like a big all black shoe guy. I don't know. I don't know what it is with myself. I like the white shoe color, but I had to get blues. The blues just, I don't know. They just shine.
Blues are
in my opinion.
What's up? Good morning, Munoz. Good morning to you guys just joining us. We were just unveiling, unboxing, and showing off the Panini Reebok shoes that we all ended up getting and that we just got in
Monday.
Monday. That's right. Monday they came in. So there you go. We'll kind of keep them on display there for you for the rest of the show if you guys are cool with that. But a great show ahead. But it just wouldn't be right to start it off without a quote of the day. Could you please hit us with it, Mr.
Exactly.
Yager?
In the midst of chaos, there is also opportunity. That comes from Sun Tzu.
Sun Tzu. Short, simple, effective. That's how I like the quotes, honestly. That's great stuff right there. So thank you for that.
You and I both. That's how.
You don't like to read the long
short,
ones?
simple, to the point.
Yeah. He snuck. Did you guys catch that he snuck that one in about Josh Allen on Monday?
Yeah, that wasn't exactly the quote of the day that we received via email, but
all right. Let's get on with what you'll hear us babble about this morning. We'll have the new releases for the day, like always. Our guy Peter Costello hooked us up with an update on Upper Deck Series 1 hockey, so we'll show you that. Just a little update on our special episode occurring Thursday, aka tomorrow. Yeah, I know, I got a blabbermouth. And did you guys see our break with Spud Webb? Well, we'll get you up to speed on that. Also, Card Collector 2 on Insta was making a deal with a kid recently, but what he did afterwards is what's making headlines. We'll check that out. And also, do we have a new trend on our hands? This past week, we've noticed some cards at sporting events. We'll discuss that. We'll also have another live guest today. This morning, we have Faisal Zazay of the Card Plugz, so stay tuned for that one. And lastly, we'll have our box rip giveaway. Today, we'll be ripping 2022-23 Series 1 hockey. Brand new release, hot off the press right here. But before we go any further, let's pick a winner of the Select Basketball H2.
Let's do it.
We asked you guys last episode at the end who would have the most points per game at the end of the season.
It's got to be Luka.
Mr. Stevens, can I get a drum roll, please?
I was like right on cue.
That was pretty good. Our winner today is a B-Chords215 from Twitch with the answer, of course, Luka will average 30 per game this season. They think, B-Chords thinks he is going to average 30 this season. So B-Chords, congratulations on the win. Make sure you look out for a whisper from us. And then you know the drill. Please, please, please send your shipping information to thechase@dacardworld.com. Some of y'all are slacking. We got your cards here. We want to ship them out. So please be getting that shipping information to us. So very nice.
Very nice.
There
How
you
much?
go, B Chords. Hopefully you're in. So congrats to B Chords. But, Wednesday is a big new release day. So, David, why don't you get us started with that?
Yes. First and foremost, we start with 2022 Jersey Fusion Football Hobby. Each Jersey Fusion holder incorporates an authentic original trading card with a game player-worn swatch or patch. With Jersey Fusion, there are 3 premium Jersey Fusions per box. Look for limited edition Jersey Fusion patches, nameplates, league logos, team logos, SIG swatches, Master Fusions, and more. In addition to those, look for rare rookie cards, short prints, inserts, parallels, autograph cards, and more. As you see on the screen, there was some Brett Favre stuff. I look like an Emmitt Smith up there, but I could be wrong. But
Yep, and last year we were chasing after the Justin Herbert 101 shield, so obviously some cool stuff to chase in this year's Jersey Fusion, so we'll look out for that. Next up, let's head to the pitch as we have 2022 Panini Prism FIFA World Cup Soccer Hobby. In this product, we have 1 autograph, 4 numbered parallels, 2 silvers, 6 other parallels, and 2 silver inserts per box. Look for the return of the short printed National Landmarks insert with custom artwork of a star player and hallmarks of each qualified nation. New for 2022 are short printed inserts, manga, color wheel, and national pride, which I mentioned that we did see those in the football and the basketball products as well. Also find autographs of stars past and present from the field of 32, including Kylian Mbappe, and also be on the hunt for short printed dual signatures, highlighting teammates and compatriots. Now, don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, you know what this week is. It's another Bills home game. So that's right.
Woo woo.
The Bills are at home this weekend, which only means one thing. That means we're going to have another tailgate break live from the Wings of Hope lot. Dave and Steve will be breaking football product from 2015 up until 2022 in a 32 random spot break. Don't forget, 7 people will be up for $100 in DA Card World credits. So that's right, 7 people in that break. It'll get random off, and you will win $100 in credit to dacardworld.com. Spots are still up for grabs at $244.95 a spot. And you can get yours now at dacardworld.com/live.
I can't wait for Sunday.
Do it.
It's going to be my first time breaking at the tailgate, so I'm looking forward to it. Elena is going to be...
You got to catch the debut.
Yes, the debut. And Elena's going to be out on the street interviewing some tailgaters, so...
We remember what happened the last time she was on the street.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a good time.
It's going to be a good one.
Next up, we have our box rip for the day. We have a fresh batch of 2022-23 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey. Here we'll have a new fresh class of young guns, including Owen Power, Jack Quinn, Matt Boldy, Matty Beniers, Marco Rossi, Kent Johnson, and many, many more that we're going to be shooting for later on in the show. Now remember, there are 6 young guns per box. And additionally, there are 4 UD canvas cards, 2 portraits, 2 honor roll, and 1 blue Dazzlers card per box. So that's going to be cool. Additionally, don't forget that tonight we have our rip party for the 22-23 Series 1 from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, live on our Twitch stream. We have tons of raffle prizes, including a UD NHL Rookie Premier signed jersey and oversized ticket, a signed Alex Tuck jersey, and so much more. So it's going to be cool seeing Pete and the boys rip that. And you know what? Staying on the topic of UD Series 1, we're going to go out to our guy, Pete, the Midnight Owl. Breaker Pete Costello gave us a rundown of what to expect from the product. So let's check it out.
Another NHL season is upon us, and that can only mean one thing. Upper Deck Series 1 hockey. The world is returning to its natural order, and the beginning of the NHL season, we will see Series 1. Still clearing out the logjam of 2021 products like the highly anticipated release of the Cup. For a last crack at Lafreniere and Kaprizov rookies, amend your Christmas list accordingly. The main wave of 21-22 products just on the horizon like SPA with Zegras and Caulfield FWAs. And of course, dropping the puck on 22-23 with a fresh batch of Young Guns. 22-23 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey is dropping November 9th, 2022, and the hockey world rejoices at the release of 50 fresh Young Guns. But before we get into that, let's take a look at what we are to expect from this year's edition. This 250 card set is comprised of 198 base cards, 2 checklists, and of course, 50 Young Guns. In the insert lineup, you can expect some classics like UD Canvas, Rookie Retrospective, UD Portraits, Honor Roll, Dazzlers, Frenchies, and Clear Cuts. Some fresh looks this year include Freestyles, Attacking Zone, Population Count, and the positionally themed Center of Attention and Defense Mechanism. Series 1 is looking sharp, and as always, expect our friends in Carlsbad to pop in a few updates and Easter eggs. And now, to the main event, Young Guns. Series 1 boasts a 50-card checklist with some of the game's stars of the future. As hockey collectors know, Young Guns are the rookie card to have. Check out our video on the history of the Young Guns if you'd like to learn more about the set. The 50 Young Guns are sure to have some headliners, dark horses, and duds, but only time will tell, and the results on the ice will determine who the Young Gun is to have from the set. Expect another nice crop in Series 2 and extended later this season. My top Young Gun this year is extra special for us here at Dave & Adams, as it allows us to be homers, and that is Owen Power. The smooth skating defenseman from Mississauga and the University of Michigan was the top pick in the 2021 NHL entry draft. The 6'6" D-man has all the tools to be a top Calder candidate and eventually a perennial Norris threat. The future is bright on the Buffalo Blue Line for years to come, and on that note, I'd stock up on some Darlene Young Guns too. Next up, the number 12 overall pick in the 19 draft, Matt Boldy, for the Minnesota Wild. The 6'2" winger from Boston College has already played in over 50 NHL games and has nearly a point per. He will also grace the checklist with his fellow wildling Marco Rossi, who was the 9th pick in the 2020 draft. The Austrian speedster who cut his teeth with the Ottawa 67s of the OHL with some pretty gaudy numbers. Safe to say the state of hockey has some pretty silky mitts. Now, it's time to work on the flow, boys. Things have officially come full circle for the Reichel family. Lucas Reichel's uncle Robert was featured in the 90-91 OG set of Young Guns, and he enjoyed an 800-game career in the show and won Olympic gold with the Czechs in 98. His nephew, representing Germany internationally, has had a sterling junior career with a loaded German junior team and in the DEL for Berlin. The rebuilding Blackhawks are definitely happy to add him to the stable of young, speedy prospects as they look to the future. The 5th pick of the 2021 draft, Kent Johnson of the Columbus Blue Jackets, had quite a 2022, winning gold in the World Juniors with Team Canada, playing in the Frozen Four with Michigan, and also got his first taste of NHL action, scoring 8 points in his first 16 games. Cue the cannons for the BC native, along with his fellow Blue Jacket Igor Chinikov from last year's Series 2. One last Wolverine to take a Michigander at is Matty Beniers. The first ever draft pick of the Seattle Kraken also made his debut in the NHL after the Wolverines were eliminated from the Frozen Four and has 15 points in his first 18 games. The young center will turn 20 just a couple days before his Young Gun is released and is poised for a good start to his career with the NHL's newest franchise. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on all platforms for content, news, and updates for all things in the hobby. For cases, boxes, and breaks, go to dacarwell.com to get your Upper Deck Series 1 fix, and happy hunting. Until next time, I'm Pete with DACW. Happy hockey.
Hey, shout out to Pete. Thank you so much, Peter, for that video. Some great insight on what to expect from Series 1. Just a walking encyclopedia.
Very, very knowledgeable. And speaking of hockey, don't forget, everybody, tomorrow we got a very, very special episode of The Chase. That's because we will be hosting one of the best goaltenders of all time, the Dominator. That's right, Dominic Hasek will be in the house for an Ask Me Anything segment. Listen, there's still time to submit your questions, so do that now to thechase@dacardworld.com. Or, of course, hit us up with a DM on our social media at @DA_TheChase. That episode will be live from the Twitch stream tomorrow at 11 a.m. So really hope you guys can join us for that. We're going to be ripping some new wax, but also we've got a box of 93-94 hockey to rip with Dom. Really excited to see that because I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that'll be the first pictures of him in the blue and gold. Because before that, it would have been Chicago Blackhawks.
Yes, I'm like shaking already. Like I'm excited for it though. I'm very excited for that one. Gonna have Hasek in the house. But anyways, speaking of celebrities, Troy, we had one in the house last night. How did that go?
It was amazing. I told everybody if you were watching the pre-show on IG, which more of you need to watch, you know who you are. No, honestly, it was amazing. Spud Webb was such a great guy. He was so cool. You can ask Elena. You know, came around, give everybody a fist bump, said hello to everybody. Joked with Elena because obviously he's a Dallas guy, so he's a big Cowboys fan. Joked with Elena and made fun of her for her love of backup quarterbacks, just like we all do. So just so everybody knows, Spud Webb is one of us. But no, awesome guy. And if you did miss it, I'm sorry to hear that. You missed a hell of a time, but don't fret. We have a little piece to show you. And so, Stevens, if you could go ahead and roll that for me, please.
In '63, when the Russian satellite came out, it was Sputnik.
Yeah.
And that was the year I was born. And us black folks had this great sense of humor. And my dad's best friends called me, said I had a big head like a Sputnik. So the kids in the neighborhood couldn't say Sputnik, so they saying Spud. That's how I got the nickname Spud, is that until you know you're cognizant of, to ask your mom, you know, learn your real name, but only the police and your teacher call you Anthony. Just a good trash talkers, because half time you just try not to pay no attention to him. But Tim Hardaway liked to talk. He don't even talk like, it's not bad, like Michael talk, no, but it's funny though, because when he come out there, he goes poster night, or, you know, I'm gonna score, put down 50 or something. Just fun like that. Nobody like arguing and stuff like that, but Larry Bird was the funniest to me. Yes. He would call out our plays and stuff. Come over here, fire down, come over here. And stuff like that. And he'll tell you, don't put that white boy on me, Mike. You know, telling Mike Vitello, and don't put a rookie on me. That's what he'll say. Y'all putting a look, because Lorenzo Charles came in the game one time, God rest his soul. He said, no, Lorenzo, no rookies guard me. I'm going to shoot left-handed this time, and I'm going to shoot right-handed the next time, and I'm going to bank the next shot. And he does it. But some of them other guys, I mean, they just, I ain't never seen a guy where he just talking, where he belittling somebody. They just talking noise, probably to hype themselves up, or maybe they feeling good that night or something. I don't know. But it's nothing. I ain't never seen a guy. Gary Payton talked a lot. Yeah. he talked the whole game, but I don't think it was nothing like,
well, for Whitney.
No.
Yeah, he talked to the bench.
All right, if you could make a starting five with you at point guard, who would you be your squad and why? And this is an all-timer question.
Yeah, man, I get this at the cigar bar every night, you know.
As well.
Nothing new to
Somebody
him.
come in there every night. I mean, definitely, you know, point guard is going to be Magic, Jordan. I mean, LeBron is about to move Larry Bird out for me, but man, Larry was so damn good, man. It's hard to move him out. And then, you know, powerful, you know, you got to go with Timmy. But
fundamental.
People be surprised. I know people talk about Kareem this and all that, but man, let me tell you, I would take either Hakeem or Patrick. I know Patrick didn't win no championship, but man, those two dudes was tough for me when I, you know, see them play in their matchups. But that fire there, man, is tough to beat with Magic, Jordan, Bird, Tim Duncan, and you can pick Hakeem or Patrick for me. No load management on this card. 79 games out of me.
Weird. They got their money's worth out of you, didn't they?
All 70,000. A rookie contract back then was 70,000.
Yeah.
I had 3 roommates.
As you can see, lots of laughs, lots of fun, very insightful, had some great commentary on his playing days and, you know, what he's up to now as the president of basketball operations for the G League's Texas Legends. So if you didn't get to catch that live last night on the Twitch, number one, where the hell were you? Make sure you're tuning in live to these things. But second, don't fret. It's up on the YouTube page. Go to youtube.com/DACarWorld and you'll be able to find the whole break there. But if you didn't know, everybody's laughing already. If you didn't know, not only were we streaming ours, Sports Card Radio, if you're familiar with them, they were doing a live watch party of our break. And I got to tell you, they gave me possibly one of the greatest compliments in my life. So do you have, I think we have that clip. Can you roll that for me, Stevens?
Great job there.
Oh my God.
David, Mr.
This
David
this is like
Gardner.
Jim Rome's son or something.
A
It
highlight
does look like. I
mixtape.
love the stash.
Dude, this is like Jim Rome from like
Oh, now you know after all
99.
that.
Like
Why
maybe
we're
10
here.
pounds heavier or something.
I'm Troy LeCastro.
He's looking all right. He got the Minnesota T-Wolf shirt. It looks
He's
like.
cool. He's cool.
Presentation.
I got called a thick Jim Rome. I was thick Jim Rome's son from 99 with an awesome mustache and an awesome T-Wolf shirt.
Troy is burning.
Troy
Rome
burning.
is burning.
I'll take that. What an awesome cop. When somebody was like, dude, somebody called you like a little heavier Jim Rome and said you looked like Jim Rome's son. I was like,
Sick.
thank you. I was like, I'll take that. I could be called a lot uglier. Jim Rome is a handsome man. I don't know if you'll ever see this Jim Rome, but it was incredible, phenomenal. Anyway, shout out to Sports Card Radio. That was super funny. I loved it. So thank you for that. But shout out to Sports Card Radio. We'd love to have you on the show sometime. So hopefully we can get you guys on here to chat with us.
I can't unsee it.
I am now Jim Rome's son, who may be 10 pounds heavier from 1999, before the millennium, ladies and gentlemen. I love it. Next up, though, our friends at Card Porn shared a clip of Card Collector 2 making a deal with Stranger Cards. A deal got done, but it was what Card Collector 2 did following the deal that showed what the hobby is all about. So, without ruining any surprises, could you roll the clip, please, Stevens?
How much is the box? 120, huh? What's up, man? You good? You just taking a look? What do you think? Would you buy it? Should I buy it at 120? You sure? How about 100?
105 with the autograph.
What if I have 5? 105.
105.
Okay. My man. Cheers. You're welcome. My man.
How excited that kid got was amazing. He's like, no way.
The smile just makes it.
Yeah, but it's one of those things. Card Porn always touts this on their IG, but I agree that, you see a lot of negativity in the hobby, so it's great to see things like that. And I'm not going to lie. I already reached out to Card Collector 2 to see if he would like to come on the show as well. And that's the thing. We're not asking for anything from anybody. We just want to talk to everybody. That's all. We just want to get everybody's hobby story and what they're up to. So it was good to see that.
We just want to say hello.
Just say hello. But no, that was a lot of fun. I mean, I love it. Bought it from the kid. I'll tell you right now, that kid didn't go down easy, too. He wanted 120 for it. He said 100. Kid goes 105 with the auto. So these kids know what they are doing. But cool of him to turn around and give the whole box to the guy.
Damn kids these days.
I know. Kids say the darndest things, man.
Sticking with the hobby, I think there may be a new trend catching on, Troy.
You don't say.
Yeah, so here it is. You go to a game and just show off your high-end card of a certain player playing in that game. Let's check out a couple examples of that trend coming to fruition in the last week. So you got a Luka here. You see Luka right there.
Couple
the
courtside Lukas.
And you got some BGS 9.5 and a BGS 9 of Luka right there. So that's the first example that we've seen. Then the next one, Jeremy Pena, I believe that's an out of 5 with an auto.
Yeah.
At the World Series.
Yeah, card ends up on the Fox pregame show.
So I'm going to ask you, do you think I should bring my Josh Allen PSA 10 to the game that I go to in December when it's going to be freezing and probably a blizzard?
Well, I'm going to put it to you this way. Jeremy Pena ends up winning the World Series and World Series MVP that night after that card appeared. Luka obviously having an immaculate start to the season. So I think all things considered right there, yeah. Maybe that'll heal Josh's elbow.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Hopefully.
I think that's what we need. That's the kind of content we need. You need to bring your Josh Allen 10 to the show and snap a pic.
All right. I
It'll
might
look
have
good
to do
with
it.
the snow in the background. It'll be a good aesthetic. It'll be a great picture, real artsy.
Yeah. Blizzard. I'll have the card out. There's just going to be a mound of snow on it.
Perfect.
Won't harm it, right?
No harm, no foul.
Is it time to play a game?
I think it is. It's time to play the game.
Oh, boy.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is where we're going to bring in Miss Elena Jonathan.
Let's
Elena.
play a game.
Okay, well,
Come on.
I didn't need you to sound like the saw creep. I didn't need to sound like the saw creep.
That's what I was going for. So I'm glad I know.
So, Elena, why don't you go ahead and introduce us to this game?
Okay, so we have a rotation of games, but we're not going to ruin it for everyone right now. This is called Guess That Card. So I slaved hours of my time cutting up a card. Stevens, do you want to pull up the card? So the chat is going to play along with Troy and David, but by looking at the card, we're asking you guys, can you guess that card? So can you guys see it on the...
Yeah.
All right. What do you get any clues by looking at this card?
I do.
Do you know?
I think I know right
Oh,
away.
really?
Well, it depends what you want me. It depends what you want.
Player, who it is.
Yeah.
What year? Well, that says the year, so that's
Prada. You want products? Okay.
Yeah.
You want to go ahead? Because I know it too. Go ahead.
So I'm gonna say 2020 Prism because it's a rookie
Yeah.
of Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
And it's autographed, but
There
it's
you
not.
go.
It's an
But
auto.
it's not from Panini. It looks like somebody went out and
Yeah.
had him autograph the card, so it got authenticated.
So, do you want to show the full image, Stevens?
Let's see it.
So it's I think it's an automatic 10. Does it say?
No, it's an authentic 10.
Authentic,
so that's what I'm saying.
Authentic 10,
So
yes.
this was a base
Yes.
Jalen Hurts rookie that somebody said, "Hey, can you sign this, please?"
Yes.
And so it's an authentic. So and the auto got a 10 though.
Yeah.
Not bad.
But here's my thing. You guys guessed that way too quickly. So
Chop it up a little smaller.
We're
next
gonna
time.
chop it up
We'll go a
smaller.
little smaller next time.
yes. How'd you like that
Pixelate.
game? Did you have fun?
I had fun. I would do it.
I like
yeah,
it.
chop it
Fun.
up a little more.
Chop it up more?
Make it a little more challenging for us next time.
How did you? I blurred out the Jalen Hurts. How did you guess it was Jalen Hurts?
So
I saw the number 2 in Eagles.
God.
So, yeah, I saw rookie.
Okay. Using
I
your
saw the
clues.
Eagles logo, and it looked like they were holding the ball, like they were throwing. So I knew rookie quarterback Eagles 2020.
Who's
Jalen
proud
Hurts.
of me for not using any of my
I'm proud of you.
pocket
I know.
ones?
I'm proud of you.
My pocket QBs.
Because
Thank
I
you.
for sure thought that was what was going to happen.
Yeah. You're
All
lucky.
right.
Yeah, maybe
Well, Elena-
maybe next time we can get the 9.5 score Flacco on.
You never
It's
know.
not even a 9.5. I think it's like an 8.5.
No,
It's
it's
a
a 9.
9.5.
It's a 9.5. It's a 9.5.
It's a 9.5.
Okay.
I didn't pay $13.06 for an 8.
Oh my God.
All right, that
All
was
right.
Elena
Thank you,
Jonathan.
thank you,
That
Good
was
job.
Elena Jonathan, ladies
Good job,
and gentlemen.
Elena.
Seriously, Elena, thank you. So she has plenty of time to plan for the next guess the card, because that'll be in 3 to 4 weeks. We'll have a rotation of different games on Wednesdays for you guys to kind of mix things up.
Yeah.
So thank you for that, Elena.
Awesome. So let's get to our guest. I know he's been waiting. I had the privilege of meeting this guy at the Industry Summit in Vegas and got to know a bit more about his business. It's Faisal Zazay, the CEO of Card Plugz, the Card Plugz. I'm looking forward to this interview. Elena, can you scroll down just a little bit? No, you can. Yeah, so no, Card Plugz, they are a little new to the game, and actually they just turned 1 year old a couple days ago. But the story of how the business
birthday.
rose is a good one, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it from the man himself. So let's bring him on. Faisal, what's up, my man?
How we doing, everyone? Thank you for having me.
Absolutely, absolutely. Nice of you to come on with us. How's the weather up in Canada?
You know, today actually not too bad. It's sunny out, and we're looking forward to the expo. Heading down to Toronto tomorrow morning. It should be great.
Got your Blue Jay jersey ready and everything.
On, got the Card Plugz patch on. We're all ready to go.
Love to see it. So, like I said in the intro, we met in Vegas, but tell us a little bit, when did you begin your collecting journey? How did you get into it?
Well, I've been more or less collecting since I was a kid. Now, where the Card Plugz came into fruition was at the height of the pandemic. Being an entrepreneur myself, coming from the background of hospitality, management, and owning some restaurants, our restaurants completely shut up here up north. And that's when I went back to my roots, started finding and going back into my old collection, starting to reorganize, take things out of the binder, start top loading the hits, and kind of diving down deeper into obviously the sports cards, and obviously we're big Pokemon collectors as well. So just going through the old collections and then looking into obviously what was around me in the area and just starting to buy up certain people's collections. And I feel the adrenaline rush we got from just buying those first few collections just never ended. And it just became this revolving cycle of waking up every day and saying, all right, which collection are we buying today? And before you knew it, I had mountains and mountains just built up. And that's where we just started to really break it down. And yeah.
Once you got that itch, you just got to keep scratching it, man.
Absolutely.
Now, you had mentioned there that before you got into the hobby in the business aspect of it, obviously collector before, can you give us a little background on that restaurant journey that you had and how that, kind of played a role into what you're doing now and led to the creation of the Card Plugz?
Absolutely. So in 2017, I became the youngest Subway franchise owner in North America. Essentially went to Milford, Connecticut, where we did the franchisee training course. And it was in September I took over my restaurant here in Ottawa. Obviously, we ran that for from 2017 to 2020. It was at the height of the pandemic, 2020, in February or March, just leading into March, when they were like, okay, like restaurants, especially because we were in a food court and shopping mall, we were the first to shut down. So 10 months being shut down, restaurant was not there. It was time to start looking for other ways to start, obviously, providing an income. And that's where I started looking into stuff where I had a passion for, I had an interest in, and that's when I started picking up my old collection and obviously diving into some of the newer products that were out there.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Did you ever think that you'd kind of be where you are now? Like, what was that like when your stores had to unfortunately close their doors? I mean, right away, where you're like, all right, you know what? I'm starting to build these collections. I'm starting to pick up on that. Or did you kind of sit a little while and it's like, all right, what am I going to do now?
Yeah, no, actually, you hit the nail on the coffin there. It was a month or two of just being like, okay, let's take it easy. Let's figure out exactly what we're going to do. And not going to lie, I did play a ton of Warzone at the time. COD was at its peak there. And after a really good, solid month or two of Warzone, it was one night in particular, actually. It's funny you bring this up. So story time. It was 3 a.m., scrolling through Instagram, and it was just my brother and I just chatting back and forth about what we're seeing. And it was a Gary V post. It was a Gary V post in 2020, him posting about the first edition Charizard getting sold for a whopping, I think at the time it was like 280,000 or maybe like 310,000. Either or, it was one of those two figures. And I just looked at my brother and I was like, isn't this the same card we had as kids? And he's like, it is. And it was the next morning we woke up that we started looking and looking. We couldn't find the card, but that just ignited the flame in us to be like, okay, let's get back out there and build up that childhood collection we once had.
So before I move on to you, I'm sorry, twofold here. One, I got to ask, have you been able to play Modern Warfare 2 yet? And what did you think of it? And two, did you have the chance to ever talk to Gary V and portray that message to him? Kind of, watching his videos kind of led to you getting back into it?
Touching on the first question, haven't played the new Modern Warfare 2 yet. I heard Warzone's coming out in November, so I'm waiting for the Warzone to drop, and then we'll dive in. Number two, I had the privilege to meet Gary actually at the Nationals this last year in Atlantic City. We went right up to the V-Friends booth. I purchased my V-Friends collection, got it signed. We were able to get like the kabooms that they made limited to last year's Nationals, grabbed one of those, got him signed. Gary lost his voice at the Nationals. I couldn't even have a full conversation with him if you guys had seen him as well. So unfortunately, didn't get to share the story with him, but it was nice to actually interact and meet with Gary V.
That's awesome.
Does it give you headaches that you couldn't find that Charizard?
Absolutely. Headaches, nightmares, sweats, all of the above.
Because I've thought about that where I'm like, I thought I had that card when I was a kid. And then like going back, looking, it's nowhere to be found. So moving forward, I want to get to know the difference from, Canadian collectors to American collectors. Just to kind of get an idea, what are some differences you notice between Canadian shows and collectors compared to American shows and collectors?
Well, definitely on the availability of product. I've even found, depending on which state we go to for the shows, you'll see when you go to, for example, last time we were in Vegas, I found there was a heavy presence of baseball and football. Whereas whenever we do something more along on the East Coast, you feel that more heavier basketball presence. So definitely it can range. Even myself personally going show to show from different states. Now, what sets us apart here in Canada, obviously, is hockey's our number one sport. So you're seeing a heavily dominated market by obviously hockey slabs. The Toronto Raptors winning in 2020 essentially gave this new wave of basketball collectors and basketball fans as well. So now we're seeing definitely a lot more NBA. And the third sport might surprise you, but we're seeing a ton more soccer now. We're seeing a ton more soccer. And obviously with the World Cup just a few weeks or a few days away, it's definitely been an increasing trend that we're seeing a lot more soccer slaps.
Which, if I'm not mistaken, too, did the Canadian team actually qualify this year? The men's team did.
Finally, it's about time. Shout out Alphonso Davies. But yeah, the men's team finally qualified, and it should definitely be a great year.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
Yeah,
I feel like soccer very much is that emerging sport that people may need to look at. But, would you agree with that? Or is there anything that you're looking at that maybe is something emerging that other people should keep an eye out for in the hobby?
Well, I'll touch base on the soccer. Soccer absolutely is continuously growing, largest sport in the world. MLS Cup just passed, so LAFC just beat Philly in the finals. And I remember just watching highlights from the game and how the energy in the building was unreal. And that's something that we'll definitely see increase. Well, obviously the World Cup will help us grow that. But 2026, the World Cup's being hosted by Canada, US, and Mexico. So I feel from now until then, we're definitely going to see a boom in the hobby in soccer slabs and wax.
There you go. So keep an eye out for keep an eye out for the soccer stuff. And obviously huge when Panini announced that they signed Kylian Mbappe to their exclusive deal. So they're obviously investing in soccer as well. So
absolutely.
Yeah. So again, talking about American and Canadian collectors, is there anything that you feel America kind of lacks in the hobby that you'd say Canada maybe does better?
The contrary, actually. I feel we as a whole, not pointing directly to the Sports Card Expo coming up this week, but from many of the other shows that I've done across in Canada, we're lacking when it comes to the show presence. And even when we went down to, say, Dallas, I'll use as an example, the Dallas card show, I love the enthusiasm, the hype, and just Blaise puts it best. The hobby is alive. Being in Dallas and going down at the Marriott in the lobby, 2 a.m., and just seeing, kid you not, hundreds of people still trading. We don't see that up here. So you're asking if there's something we do better up here. I can definitely touch on that. But what I noticed was just the love for the hobby itself. It's alive. And at some of those shows that we've been to down in the U.S. in particular, Dallas is what really stood out for us.
So, we talked to Steve Menzie earlier this week of the Toronto Sports Card Expo. We know that you'll be there. So do you think Toronto has a really big opportunity on its hands here on, this weekend, being with the current climate of where the hobby is?
Absolutely. Number one, Steve's a great friend, and he's been putting on a phenomenal show for the last 10, 15 years in the Sports Card Expo. And I feel because this show, it's at a great time of year where we're just before the holidays, we're just before Black Friday. This, for most people, this might be their last show of the year. So this is really just like the final hurrah of 2022. And no better way to do it than Toronto Sports Card Expo. 4 days, 2 halls. It's going to be massive. They've got a ton of alumni out there for signings, and just looking forward to seeing all the familiar and the new faces. So it definitely should be a great show.
Agreed.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Mm-hmm.
Steve even said there's going to be like a F1 driving simulator, so I know Troy and I are going to be all over that. So
sold.
That's insider info. I haven't heard that yet, so I'm definitely looking forward to that too.
Yeah.
There you go. We can finally say you heard it here first, and it actually is. You actually heard it here.
You actually heard it here first.
Yeah.
Not to brag.
No. Humble brag. Humble brag.
So another thing I have to ask, because it's been on my mind, and it's like funny but not funny, but in all seriousness, say you're buying from an American dealer, what kind of role does the Canadian exchange rate play in the process of, buying and selling?
Great question, actually. So, in regards to the exchange rate, plays a big factor. Number one, fun fact, not sure if you guys were aware of this or not, but even our eBay comps are different. So, whenever I'm at, for example, a show in the United States, I got to change my eBay settings to eBay US now because the comps we're seeing in the United States on eBay would be different than the comps you'd see on eBay Canada.
Wow.
Number one, obviously, it has to do with the currency exchange, but number two, I've also just seen with different cards. Like certain cards will sell a lot more down in the US that you might see sell once or 2 months during up here in Canada. In terms of exchange rate, there's times where the number might not be in favor, but that particular card and its rarity, you might not be able to find it up here. So that's something where it may play a factor, but there's those certain times just finding that right piece that just fits into the PC, or for a certain client that may be looking for it, you're like, okay, I don't care about the exchange. I need this card.
Yeah. It's just like, I need it. I need it right now.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I literally have $50 Canadian in my wallet from the last time I went to a Hamilton Tiger Cats game. I will be spending that wisely this weekend because I know I'm sure that'll get me far.
Definitely, very far. With the current inflation, that'll get us far.
It'll get me so far. I can't wait. I'll get a pack or something. You know, that'll be a good time.
On the bright side, our currency's waterproof, so you're all good there.
That's huge. That's true. That's a great point. That's a great point.
You can't like tear it either.
Impenetrable.
No. It's like you can't do anything with it. Like I don't even think you could set this thing on fire. Like there's no way.
I don't want to find out. I don't want to find out. Don't be burning that. So we want to give a shout out, a happy birthday, if you will, to the Card Plugz. I mean, I guess you guys, had just turned a year old. How much has your company grown and changed just over that short amount of time?
It's crazy to think, honestly. A year ago, if you were to tell me I'd be sitting here on this podcast chatting with you guys, leading up to essentially what's going to be one of the largest shows of the year for us, I tell you, you're crazy.
Yeah.
So definitely we've seen a lot of growth, a lot of change. And I can accredit that growth to a few things in particular. But the main one for us was this past March at the 1 Mint Collective, was essentially something that just allowed us to grow exponentially. The connections that we were able to make at the show, the people that we were able to interact with, it was essentially an inclusive way for us to get our name out there in the hobby, become a familiar face in the hobby. And from the Mint Collective, every single show we would go to and seeing the friends from that show, whether it was in Dallas, whether it was in Union Marketplace, whether it was up back here in Canada in Toronto or at the Nationals, wherever it might have been, we were just, it blew us away, blew us out of the water. Leading up to the Vegas show, it was nice doing many of the shows across Canada, like Comic Cons, the Sports Card Expos, Fan Expos. But I will definitely credit that show that we did in March. It just blew us out of the water from there on. Now, also, another thing I can give credit to is the social media aspect of things. We've definitely using TikTok and Instagram and YouTube to our favor, and definitely being at the industry summit and seeing the focus that a lot of our industry leaders were putting on social media, I could kind of feel relieved in a sense that, okay, that's not something that we're lacking. Obviously, there's so much room to improve, but it's something that I feel like we've positioned ourselves to be at the forefront when it comes to keeping up with fresh content, keeping up with new and trending ideas, and just staying fresh with ideas as well.
Yeah. And how crucial do you think that is? I mean, obviously, we're seeing more and more influencers by the week, by the day, more people coming into this. So how big is that role of social media? How important?
For the hobby to continuously grow to where we're looking for it to go to, it's incredibly crucial. And we need more and more. We can call them influencers. We can call them collectors. We can call them hobbyists. We just need more and more of them. And for us, I see it in a positive light when we're at a show, when someone's got his phone out and he's vlogging, because that itself just means that's one extra person that's bringing spotlight to either your booth or to your brand or to the show that you are a part of. And that itself, it's a community feeling. Leading up to the Las Vegas card show that was held just after Industry Summit, Dakota, the organizer of that show, he's a tremendous guy. I reached out to him personally 3 weeks before the show, and I said, Dakota, your success is my success. So whatever we can do to enable your show or promote or market, just let me know. And if it's a few videos we post on TikTok, then so be it. And that conversation I had with him just kind of took him by surprise, because he's like, it's not every single day a vendor will call me a month before the show and be like, what can I do to promote? And from there, we saw the results online, and we also saw the results at the show. So I felt it's definitely a crucial thing.
Yeah, and I think that's what people need to realize, is that there is room for everybody. So let's not try to exclude people. Let's work together. That collaborative effort is only going to benefit everybody in the end, it seems like.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah, I've noticed connections, social media, two biggies when it comes to the hobby.
For sure.
So now getting to the Toronto Sport Card Expo, I know that you're going to be there. Obviously, it's a big event for Canadian collectors and, people that are just coming across the border. Can you give us an idea of just how hyped people are for this event? And what are you looking to get out of the Sports Card Expo?
Well, just to speak about the hype, I remember calling Steve after coming back from Vegas and being like, Steve, so how are we doing? And him telling me that they sold out the first hall and he had to essentially take on the second hall was huge. We did Sports Card Expo in June, and the show was, at that time, was just a single hall. So might have been a few hundred vendors. The fact that he sold out the first hall and had 100 people on his waiting list for the second just shows, number one, ton of people want to come and set up. But number two, we've got people, we're streaming live on Whatnot 7 nights a week. I've got some of my viewers from Whatnot flying in from BC. I've got some of my viewers driving in from across the border. I've got some of my viewers carpooling from Montreal to Toronto, which is a 6-hour drive. It's just goes to show people are coming from all over, and they're really looking, if it's not to come and find a particular product, it's just to come and connect with their favorite collectors, their favorite hobbyists, their favorite streamers. And so many people are just fond of just being like, we want to just come and be a part of that inclusive place. Now, touching base in regards to the Card Plugz birthday, this upcoming Saturday, we'll be hosting downtown Toronto at Love Child, our 1-year anniversary party. So open invitation. You can reach out to us, swing by our booth, see us, and we'll try to get you guys set up on that too.
Man,
Beauty.
what a weekend! What a weekend in the 6. If I wasn't going to Cleveland the next day, I have to go to Toronto on Friday. Unfortunately, I'm going to Cleveland the next day on Saturday, but that seems like a hell of a time. So you heard him right there. Check that out.
Yep.
And as someone who has gone to that show before, both for work and for pleasure, hearing Steve say that it's going to be a second hall, even my eyes got big. I was like, whoa, So obviously going to be an amazing time. So Faisal, before we let you go, one last thing we like to do for all of our guests. I know you spoke of the Whatnot just there, but please do us a favor and just let the folks at home know, let the people who are going to watch this later, where can we find the Card Plugz on social media, and how can we get into what you guys are doing?
Yeah, thank you for that. So, guys, we're at the Card Plugz on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, and most importantly, Whatnot, where we stream 7 nights a week. We've got our main channel we do mostly Pokemon on, and our sports channel that we do tons of breaks, singles, slabs. And you can credit David to actually two of us meeting, connecting, and it was a privilege and honor to meet him in Vegas. And that just goes to show, just friendly face walking by your booth, all you got to do is just reach out and say hello. And that conversation alone can lead to something greater. Just an example of something we've got going here today, like this episode.
My man, I'll never forget it. I was walking around the first day, the card show, and your booth caught my eye, and we just started talking. I had the camera on me, and connection right there.
Yep. Love it.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. Hey, we'll try to meet up Friday in Toronto.
I was going to say, I'm excited to meet you. I wanted to get that last part in. I want to meet you now.
Thank you. It's a privilege, guys. Honestly, I'm looking forward to meeting you as well, seeing David again. And one last thing, we're booth number 411. So for anybody coming down to Expo, 411, come see us, say hello, and make sure to try and come out to our party on Saturday as well.
Beautiful. You guys heard it here first. Booth 411 at the Toronto Sport Card Expo. Faisal, thank you so much for coming on. Sorry we had you waiting in the room a little bit longer than expected, but thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate your time.
It was a privilege, and I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much. I'm looking forward to seeing you in Toronto.
Absolutely.
Anytime, brother.
Have a good one,
Sounds
man.
good.
See you soon.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate you.
What a guy.
Yeah, I love that dude. He's awesome.
Yep. I'm excited to meet him now. So that'll be cool it'll be cool to put, I mean, even though we see their faces, it'll be cool to see people in person.
Yeah, no, that's the best part about these shows is like, for example, like Show Your Slabs, we had Corey on the show, and 3 days later I seen him in Vegas and we were just talking and everything. And it's going to be the same situation here. So awesome just to, be able to go to shows, see people like Faisal. So
yeah, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to move on. We're all pretty much Toronto Sport Card Expo, Faisal. We're going to move right into our box rip giveaway of the day. It's going to be the brand new
hockey
22-23 Upper Deck Series 1 hockey. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And we are looking for Owen Power. We are looking for Matty Beniers. We are looking for Matt Boldy. You heard Pete, if you were watching the episode earlier, all the young guns that you're going to be looking for. So really looking forward to opening this up. 24 packs. So David and I will go 12 and 12. 6 young guns on average. So we'll try to rip through this quick.
Yep.
But I think it's only appropriate that how the folks at home need to enter is who do they think is going to win the Calder this year.
Yeah.
It's such a rookie-focused product.
Yeah.
Right?
No, see, it's the only thing that makes sense.
There you go. So such a rookie-focused product. Please, in the chat now or on the YouTube replay, let us know who you think is going to be the Calder winner at the end of this year. I can't talk, guys. I can't talk. So I guess without further ado, we'll rip into this, but I'm going to need that cutter. Oh, wow. Guys, look at that. She just... Let go of it. Let go. Elena Jonathan, ladies and gentlemen. There she is. All right, guys. Can I get the top camera, please? Thank you. Oh, all right. Let's move this. I like to make it centered. I'm excited. I can't wait to see who we pull young gun wise. I hope we pull Beniers. I hope we pull Power.
Is McDavid going to be the face of every hockey product for the rest of the time?
Yeah, 1,000%. If it's not Sidney Crosby, if it's not Gretzky, it's going to be him. So let us know in the chat who you think is going to win the Calder this year.
Didn't want to give it the toss.
I didn't want to give it the toss. I give the box a toss. All right, David.
Okay.
Which stacks?
Bottom right and top right.
Oh, all right. So you want the right side.
Yeah, I don't know. Why didn't I just say right side? I'm such an idiot.
You just wanted to be difficult. All right, empty box. You see that there? Wow, people think Owen Power. I'll take it. That's mine. This is Yo's. So hopefully if everything works, it's just going to be 3 young guns aside. Mason McTavish. That's another guy. His young gun is not in Series 1. I have a hunch that Series 2 is going to be absolutely loaded with young guns.
Yeah, that's...
All right. Happy hunting here, or as Pete said, happy hockey. So here we go. We are going hunting for young guns, ladies and gentlemen. Join us for the ride.
How about the pun that he gave out? Michigander.
Oh, we got our first young gun. First pack magic, as Steve would say. Okay. Remember, it's at the bottom. It's going to be for Winnipeg. Jonathan Kovacevic? Yeah, that's no, not a dunk. That's what dunk, not that. That is Jonathan Kovacevic. Jonathan Kovacevic for the Winnipeg.
How about the look of the young guns?
Yeah. So we were talking, Meerkat was talking earlier. The last couple of years, the young guns have been on the side of the card, up and down, the vertical look. Love the horizontal and back to the bottom of the card. So there you go. Kovacevic, our first young gun of the box. First pack, first young gun.
Don't forget, we get, I think, 1 blue Dazzler.
Yes,
per box
yes, the
too,
Dazzler
so I'm looking forward
too.
to that one.
Let's see.
Ah.
Oh my God, another young gun. 2 packs, 2 young. Maybe we got. Well, hold on. Maybe we got a hot box here. David's already like, I'm gonna lose this box. Rabble, rabble, rabble. How do you enter? Darth, great question. Would you stop? All you got to do is let us know who you think the Calder winner is going to be this year. Blackhawks defenseman.
Oh,
Jakob Galvis. Jakob
this-
Galvis.
I thought this was gonna be somebody else.
There you go. Young Guns of Jakob Galvis. I think we're gonna have it. I think we're gonna get a Beniers here. I think we're gonna get a Maddie. So there you go.
I mean, and not even being a homer, I kind of want a power.
Yeah, power would be sick. I just didn't want to say power
Power.
because I didn't want to be a homer.
Yeah.
But power. I mean, obviously, power is one. I mean, that's what you want to get out of here.
Him being like one of the top young guns kind of gives us the opportunity to be a homer.
I think this is the Dazzler. You're right. Just like Josh Allen, you know. Seriously, same thing.
What do we got?
Okay, this looks like it's going to be a Dazzler here. But this is the regular Dazzler. Okay, for the Hurricanes. I don't think it's a rookie. Ah, there you go. How about a Dazzler of Andrei Svechnikov? Do you think you could pronounce that, Elena? Svechnikov? Svechnikov.
No.
Yeah.
Svedka.
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 Mason McTavish. Yeah, Mason McTavish. So like Shane Wright, Mason McTavish, Slavkovsky. I think they're all going to be in Series 2, honestly. No young guns here. That might be one of those UD
canvas or portrait. Yeah.
Maybe a portrait here. Definitely, we got to look for the. Make sure if anybody's keeping an eye out for the French cards. We got to get the French variation. Ooh.
Oiler?
Yep, sure is. How about a UD portraits of Connor McDavid? I love the design.
Yeah, those look solid. The all black and it's almost it's like
I like the design.
It's like a Great Gatsby feel.
There you go. Very nice. All right, let's keep going. We're overtime here, but a great episode, so can't be too mad.
It's worth it.
It's worth it. All right, here we go. Another Young Guns. That's 3.
I'm getting my ass kicked.
Yes, you can pull a Jack Quinn Young. I thought that was the French variant. All right, let's see who we got. Owen Power, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
as soon as I saw it, Sabres D. There it is. Boom. That's a tribute to Bomber Breaks right there.
Oh, yes.
Owen Power.
Wow. That's
Gentle. Ladies and gentlemen, there it is. There he is. The Michigan Wolverine. The Wolverines don't bark. They howl.
Variation of a dog.
Howl. They howl. Bazinga. Not too shabby. That's what we wanted, ladies and gentlemen. I've got the power. I hope I get another Young Gun here. Nope. Canvas, though. How about a Young Gun canvas or a UD exclusive? That'd be nice, too, eh? Okay. Let's see. Who's that mug? Brandon Saad, UD Canvas.
Wow.
There we go. Brandon Saad. Oh. Let's keep going here.
David, I think you always pick the right side.
Yeah, maybe you gotta start picking the left side, pal.
Troy lets you pick.
I let him. That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. I always think like, oh, get off on the right foot. You know, go over. I don't know. I mean,
You're like Josh Allen that says tails never fails, and then we haven't won a coin toss all year.
Victor Golofsson. What is this?
guys, I just feel
Debut date
attacked.
for Cole Perfetti. Cole Perfetti debut dates. All right, so I've got 3 Young Guns. I have a feeling there's going to be 3 on your side, though, too.
Hopefully.
If you're just entering, make sure you let us know who you think is going to win the Calder this year. If you do tell us that, well, then you have an opportunity at winning all of these cards, including an Owen Power Young Gun. Okay. Cam Atkinson, honor roll. I forgot he was still playing. I forgot he was in Philadelphia.
Philly.
Yeah, I remember him with the Blue Jackets. Ooh, we got a checklist. Is it a Young Guns checklist, though? It's not. Do we have another Young Guns, though? Nope. Let's see. Series 1 checklist. There it is. Jason Robertson and Shesty. And what's that? That is going to be a defense mechanism, Quinn Hughes.
Nice. How big are the checklists like in this?
Pretty big.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty big. All right, sorry guys. Once the chase is done, John will have your personal breaks. That's going to be a canvas. Doesn't look like it's a Young Guns canvas. Nope, it is not. It's Seth Jarvis. Seth Jarvis Seth Jarvis canvas. I think so. 200. I think it might be 250. Yoda. I got another Young Gun.
No, you didn't.
Swear to God,
No, you didn't.
I swear to God.
Wait, that's maybe David has a lot more.
Maple Leafs gold. Eric Kallgren. I've never heard of this guy, so I know they have Jack Campbell right now. So Eric Kallgren.
Right now, I'm just like sitting here like like Ricky Bobby at Grace, just like, dear baby Jesus, please let me get at least one Young Gun out of this rip.
Dear baby Jesus.
No way. I got another one.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Shut the hell up.
Such a
Nah.
I got both of you. I got both of your asses.
Just pull your final.
Hey,
Just pull your
I
final
did
pack,
get a
Spike. Come on.
There you go. Tyler Toffoli French variant. That is the Tyler Toffoli French variant. That is one per box. I think those fall. One per 36. One per 24 packs. Excuse me, not 36. I'm thinking of the Spud Webb break we did last night. 36
Okay,
packs.
Spike.
All right, we're on to David now, please.
Let's see.
All right, let's see what we got.
Chalo.
There we go.
All right.
Hit it. Let's hit it. Sleeving up that Owen Power as we speak. Maybe you have to one touch that. I have to one touch that. Let's see what you got, kid. Let's see what you got. Do you see it?
I do not.
All right. That's all right. You still got packs to go. Owen Power,
All right.
not bad.
Timo
Not
Meyer, Johansson, Yokaru, Dersey, Comfer, Revo, my guy, Dylan Larkin, young guy right there. And what do we got here? Rookie retrospective, Tanner Janot.
Tanner Janot.
Janot, excuse me.
No, you're good.
Sorry. All right. Come on.
Cheerful Frogman wants to know if you wear your wedding ring on your right hand.
Yeah.
It's not a wedding ring.
It's a purity ring.
It's a fan ring.
He's married to the game.
Yes.
He's married to the Bills, baby.
It's actually a Bills Mafia ring.
It's Bills Mafia. He's married to the Bills, bro.
They love how the purity ring thing just like
over the head.
Oh, there he
For the
is.
best.
Look,
I loved
Jack
it.
Eichel. Nice.
Jack Eichel.
Clayton Keller and center of attention, centre of attention, since it's Mika Zibanejad.
There you go.
Nice.
Great success.
Very nice.
So we didn't get a blue, unless you have the blue. You might have the blue Dazzler, by the way.
That'd be
because I didn't have the blue Dazzler.
That'd be pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie. All right.
Honestly, that's kind of sick, as Tyler would say.
We do have a portrait in this one.
Nice.
So, D'Angelo, Evans, Henrique, Verana, Landeskog, Braden Point.
Are we talking about Matt Murray? Is Matt Murray
Heiskanen.
practicing? Was he out for a while?
Okay, Sebastian Aho
Scored a hat trick the other night
against Buffalo.
He sure did.
Ayo.
Hey, yo. Sebastian Aho.
Oh, Matt Murray and Samsonov. How's Samsonov been playing? Because I feel like I thought he had the future in Washington, because Washington, they love the Russian players. You know, Ovechkin, Kuznetsov, guys like that.
We got a nice
Murray
one coming
experience. You got a young gun? All right, we got a young gun. David's first young gun here.
Cole Caulfield, Goudreau, Saros, Will McDavid base.
There you go.
Nice. DeBrincat, Dawes, Morgan Riley, and this is like a clear.
Oh, an acetate.
Yeah, this is
Ooh,
acetate.
An acetate young gun. Did
Kastelik?
David just take me over for the lead?
Kastelik from the Senators. Mark Kastelik, Senators, young gun.
No, go ahead. I was gonna say I'll sleeve it up, but I'll sleeve it up. I'll come over
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna put it right. Just putting it right off to the corner. So
I like it when you like it right there, right there.
that's nice.
Yeah, the acetates are definitely a shorter print, if you will.
So what, you think one acetate equals 3 Young Guns?
It could. What's up, Link Shadowboxing?
Oki,
How art thou?
Kyle Connor, Josh Bailey, Kakinen, TJ Oshie, American Hero, Justin Falk, Wenberg, and what do we got here? We got Defense Mechanism, Vince Dunn of the Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, too bad it wasn't an Owen Power, but still cool. Link Shadowboxing. Or Shadow Bong. Bong. I think it's Shadowboxing.
Go to Horny Gel. Bong.
Where could he be that it's 3:40 in the morning?
I don't know. Why don't you ask him?
We're gonna get our sixth.
Where are you?
We're gonna get our
Where
sixth
are
and
you?
final, sixth and final Young Gun.
All right, here we go. Where are you?
Ransky,
And I am so
Montepane.
sorry.
Suter, Cam Fowler, Jordan Binnington, Pionk, and Linus Sandin of the Flyers. Look, he's wearing the.
Is he wearing a fishbowl?
He's wearing the fishbowl.
Oh, woof.
All right.
Woof.
Fishbowl it is.
Yeah, we did have a French variant, Mr. Bliss. It was Tyler Toffoli was the French variant.
All right, I know we're not going to get any more Young Guns, more than likely, but
Yeah. That's
still
all right,
put the hit in the back.
Now you can start just banging
Johnson,
them out here.
Killorn, Truba.
No problem,
Mark,
Mr. Bliss. You good? No need to say sorry.
and
Cheerful Frogman. Link seems like a Guam guy. What is that supposed to mean?
Yeah.
Oh, we just played this guy last night. Shane Gostisbehere of the
There you go.
Coyotes
Yep.
on the canvas. Nice little. I love the canvas cards, to be honest with you.
Yeah, the canvas cards are super nice, especially when you can get the Young Gun ones of that. They're awesome.
Feels like a nice piece of artwork.
Yeah, exactly. I know Yoda. I know that it's the
Ooh, got another
asterisk
one.
on average. Do we get a Young Gun?
No, another
canvas.
Canvas, yeah.
I was gonna say I know the Young Guns are 6 on average.
What's our Young Gun count? 4?
6.
We're at 6.
Oh, we're at 6?
Yeah, we got 6.
Where have I been?
He got 2. I pulled 4.
All right, Zuccarello, and then what's this one right here? Mikhail Granlund?
Mikhail Granlund. Yep. Oh
in
yeah.
Nashville.
Very
So
familiar.
back-to-back packs with canvas cards.
Hey guys, don't forget, we will be on Instagram Live after this if you guys want to chat more with us. David and I will be on Instagram Live, DA_the Chase. Make sure you're following.
All right. Mantha. Tanev. Dude's got the scariest, picture in the NHL. Shea Theodore with the gold bucket. Sorelli, Zub, and debut dates. Alexei Protas.
Nice debut dates.
Debut dates. Sorry, I know we're running over. I'm trying to hustle, but
I'm a hustler, baby. I just want you to know. And I just want to love you. You guys, you should get an Instagram.
we have our 7th Young Gun.
Ooh, there, see?
There it
Darth
is.
Yoda said,
Make
on
us-
average.
On
Here we go.
average.
Arnold Nurse.
So we got 3.
Silverberg.
You got 3, I got 4. Wow. Come on, baby. How about a Matty Beniers?
Foot. Newhook.
How about a
and
Boldy? How about a Matty Beniers?
Red Wings center.
I don't know.
Chase Pearson.
Okay.
Chase Pearson on the Young Gun from the
Nice.
Red Wings.
There you go.
So a
Our
lot of Young
7th
Guns.
Young Gun, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy hell.
Remember, if you want to enter to win everything that we just pulled in this box, make sure you tell us who you think is going to win the Calder Trophy this season. Also, can we get one dolphin noise? The chat is asking. There you go.
Happy.
Okay.
Oh, here's one of them
Happy now.
checklists.
There you go. Checklist.
Barkov and Braden Point.
Nice.
And then honor roll, Eric Kalgren of the Leafs.
So that's a rookie one.
Yes.
Nice. There you go. Rookie one right there. Cha-ching.
All right, last pack Magic. Don't know what maybe Blue Dazzler.
Yeah, maybe the Blue Dazzler. Yeah, that's what Bill Dozer said the same thing. Maybe a Blue Dazzler. Let's see some Dazzle. Let's see some Razzle Dazzle here. Guys, make sure
There
you're
it is.
tuning in. Oh, yeah, Blue Dazzler?
Yep.
Oh, perfect.
There
Last
she
pack
is.
Magic. LPM.
Let's end it with a bang here.
Come on.
Schmaltz, Anton Forsberg.
They're calling Bill Dozer is calling a David win.
All right. So I like the start of this. Alex Tuck right in front of it. All right, Carolina Hurricanes.
Svechnikov again. No, you didn't.
Svechnikov.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's what we got. So that both of our dazzlers were Svechnikov. That's amazing. Both of our dazzlers, Svechnikov. I love it.
Hey.
I was like, no way.
It's all right. Nice little finish, though. I
you
was
go.
worried I was going to get blown out of the water, but it was a tight battle.
I would say it was a tight race. I would say it was a tight race.
That was a good
I would
race.
agree with that. I don't know what you guys think. But there you have it. So the first box that I think DA Carworld has ripped.
Yeah.
That was the first
might-
box of Series 1 that the Lounge and the Chase have been able to rip. But don't forget, Jersey John is going to be on literally right now. We're going to toss it over to him in just a second. Make sure you're staying with him for group breaks and personal breaks all day long. He will have 22, 23 Upper Deck Series 1 available for you guys. Thank you for watching so much. Don't forget, Friday's show is going to be live in Toronto. We are going to be on the main stage of the Toronto Sport Card Expo with PSA Canada's very own Brad Hartland. Make sure you are tuning in for that. We want to see you guys all out there. And hey, if you are going to the Toronto Expo, please look for us. Come say hello. Come watch the show. We would love to meet you guys. We'd love to see you guys.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much. And remember, tomorrow is a very special episode with Dominic Hasek. We are doing the Chase AMA with the Dominator. We're going to be opening up some packs. We're going to be giving away that stuff. So make sure you guys are tuning in there. Hopefully you really enjoyed. Make sure to follow us along on DA_the Chase and at DA Card World. Be checking out all of our social media. Watch the replay at DA Card World. I meant youtube.com/DACarWorld. So make sure you're checking that out. But thank you guys for watching. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Make sure you are in there. Make sure you're getting your questions in. Make sure you watch the Chase Unplugged with David and I right after this. And until Friday, ladies and gentlemen, just remember, it's one thing. It's all about the Chase. I keep missing the camera, but
I got a
top
wire.
people out. We'll see y'all Friday.